What's up, Eric? Glad you're back. Good to see you. What's up, Senior, Eric, Lou, Greg, Heroku, Val, what's up? Giants Niners fan. The Gambler is in the house. NorCal Sports Report, Scott Fowler, G. Martinez, MF Eddie, and good old Ted Lewisby. Appreciate you guys showing up.
Now, Ramos! What's up, Eric? Dan and Bora? Hey, soil needs a little fertilizing, Eddie F says. Yeah, a little fertilizer can help. Maybe a little pitching, maybe a little hitting. 5 hits tonight again.
Opener center fielder.
2-run homer by and you like the new opener outfielder concept now. Yeah. It's great when you can bring in these guys that are constantly injured and then they put them in and they get injured. It's like, I mean, you sign Haniger and Conforto and they both start off kind of the year injured. And then let's bring in AJ Pollock. He hasn't had any injury history. Goes out there and comes out of the game with a side discomfort.
Good old Bleak. You know, he's going to be down for a while.
He's done. I think he's done.
Hey, get Ramos up here tomorrow. I mean,
just
get him on a flight,
please. Yeah.
Get him on a.
You know who got pinch hit for tonight?
In what? Luciano.
Yeah, he got pinch hit for.
He might be up. He might be up.
Yep.
Maybe. You know what?
Maybe they decided to bring him up.
I'm watching the game and I see Estrada last night can't throw a strike to home plate on a fly, bounces it to Bailey, cost him a run. Tonight, does it again, can't throw it, all the way to home, bounces it to Sable, run scores. They would have had him out on a full, in the air to the glove, goes in the 3-4 hole tonight, and then turns and kind of throws it off the bag. And I thought to myself, get somebody more athletic. Estrada's good, but he's not a great second baseman. He never struck me as a guy with like Schmidt. Schmidt's a heck of a defensive player, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was so important this year that they get better up the middle. And then, I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, Estrada did need more time in AAA, I think, before he came up. I think they rushed him because they needed him.
Yeah, and Flores continues to hit. He's the
only one. He got 4 RBIs. He's a one-man wrecking crew. That's it.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Conforto's cooked. Conforto's cooked.
He comes up in key situations and doesn't come through.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pollock, I'm serious. If it's going to be more than a day, they should put him on the IL.
Yep.
Don't, or DFA, whatever you're going to do. Just do something, but don't leave him up for, he's day-to-day and he misses 3 or 4 games and then you're down a player.
And
Come
then
on,
exactly.
You can't afford to not. They do not have right-handed bats. They were short tonight. They needed right-handed bats to come up, and they don't have them.
They got them in AAA.
Yep, in AAA.
They got them.
They're all
bring them up.
Yeah, Luciano and Schmidt and Ramos.
Yeah, come on, dude. Just do it.
Yeah.
It worked for them in the beginning of the season. This is a development year anyways. Come on. Everyone knows the status of this team right now.
See, the problem is that they're in a wild card spot right now. If they were 500 or a couple games back from the wild card.
But let's look. Okay, I get what you're saying, but let's look at this reasonably here. The only reason why they're in the top wild card spot is because the rest of the league has been kind of shitty.
No, I completely
you know what I'm saying?
agree,
If the league was playing so down, the Giants wouldn't even be in the wild card race right now.
Agree.
Yeah, who might need to come up is maybe Meckler. He hit a home run.
Yeah, why not?
He's got 2 hits tonight, home run.
Yeah.
I'd rather see, send Pollock down, and when Yaz is ready to come up, I'd rather see Meckler. I'd rather see Meckler and Ramos, man.
Or put Conforto on the IL for something.
Yeah.
And then bring in Meckler. Yeah.
How about put Conforto on the IL? Lack of eye problem, not seeing the ball.
Yeah.
Got
vision issues.
problems, vision
Yeah.
issues. Yeah, I mean, gosh, just
Where does he
real
play?
hitters.
Where does Meckler play? Does he play the corners?
Yeah,
Yeah.
corners.
Okay.
Corners, yeah. I mean, that's probably the plan going forward. They're gonna. I mean, you're seeing what's happening. They're pitching when they're facing good hitting teams. The Angels are a good hitting team. Now you got the Rangers coming in day after, this game's over tomorrow. They coming in Friday. The Rangers are one of the best hitting teams, if not the best hitting team in baseball. And then you got Tampa Bay that can hit. Then you go on the road to Atlanta, can hit. Philly can hit. Then you come home in Atlanta. Man, this could get brutal.
This is going to be a bloodbath. I really think it's going to be a bloodbath.
And part of me just hopes. Part of me just I don't want to say.
Here you go, Senior.
Part of me just says,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Keep going there.
Part of me wants to say, just sort of bite it. Just go. Don't do well, and then you're out of the race, and bring up these kids.
And here we go. I like what Senior says. Get young and athletic. And I thought, if I'm not mistaken, there was a certain person in an organization that was in the offseason talking about how we're going to get more athletic and fast in the outfield and the defense and all this other jazz. And for some reason, it hasn't come to fruition.
Yep.
It seems like we're always getting these old guys who are constantly hurt, who go up on the IL. And this is what I'm talking about. This is why I keep harping on it. When people keep saying stuff and it's not coming through, it makes you wonder, can you believe anything that these people say as far as the organization's concerned? It's just, it's maddening.
And this is why I say fire Farhan, because let's think about it.
Yes.
Casey Schmidt came up. He wasn't supposed to come up. He didn't come up because he was raking in AAA. He came up because of injury.
Yes.
Patrick Bailey. He wasn't in San Jose last year?
He started off in Eugene. Went to Double-A, and then Perez went down, and then that's when they brought him up.
He was in High A to begin the season. He wasn't part of their plans at all.
Nope.
Casey Schmidt and Patrick Bailey saved the season for Farhan and Kapler.
They did, because they had those 2 weeks of they were on fire. Man,
if Patrick Bailey and Casey Schmidt hadn't come up, they might be under 500 right now. And I think
possible.
There's a good chance that they are.
It's possible. Oh, it's so frustrating just seeing how it's all just panned out. We get, hey, Dan, when you were gone, I was talking about what Senior said, talking about getting young and athletic. And it's like, I thought there was someone in the organization that was talking about getting more athletic, in the off season, but we already know how much you can value that.
Well, I put a tweet out earlier tonight, just said, Pollock's left the game. I don't have my phone with me right now.
Yeah, I saw it. It was good. They're talking about all the old guys over 30.
Yeah, in fact, I can pull it up here.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, on your computer.
I forgot I can do it on here. So, yeah, I'm having my son's here putting in my Ring alarm system, so he's got to use my phone. So, hey, wait a minute. Check this out. This is pretty cool. Watch this, guys. Watch this when I share Twitter. You guys want to see something really cool?
Let's see something cool.
There it is.
Hey, that's pretty cool. Look at that. It's Dan, Eric, and Bora Bora. That's pretty cool.
That's going on live now on Twitter.
Yeah,
all right, so there it is. There it is.
There it is. Yep.
AJ Pollock out of game with side discomfort. Yaz out, third time with hamstring. Slater been battling aches and pains all year. Haniger's barely played. Conforto's missed time. All 30 and above and can't run 100%. Bring up the 23-year-old kid Ramos, who's fast and hitting 300 and a 900 OPS. I guess, come on.
Let's do it. Why? Why not?
I mean, okay, you're going to give the veteran a little time. All right. Side discomfort, it could be anything. It could be a cramp, could be a side ache, could be an oblique, could be a muscle strain. I don't care. If he's not ready to play, if he's going to not be ready to play Friday and be 100%, if he's going to miss tomorrow, fine. He's ready to play 500 or at 100% by Friday, fine. But if he's not, get him off the roster because you can't afford to have one man down when you have barely anybody that can hit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, gosh, this hitting is atrocious. 5 hits tonight. They got three of them in the third inning.
Yes.
So they went 8 other innings with 2 hits.
All the RBIs, 4 of the RBIs comes from Flores and 1 comes from Peterson. And here comes Giant. Here comes Rothberg saying we're going to redeem ourselves against Ohtani.
They're going to get shut out against Ohtani.
That's who we're going to get redemption against, is one of the best players in baseball. Yeah,
and
sounds like a plan to me.
Now is the exact time where you want to bring up Ramos. Dan Sweet says it. He's batting 300 with a 900 OPS. I can get not wanting to bring him up in previous years just because he hasn't really He started off hot in the minors, but he's sort of cooled off in the past years. He's had like a 750 OPS or something. Now he's demolishing AAA.
He's crushing it. Yeah,
he's crushing it. This proves that he wants to come up to the next level, and he deserves it.
And I think his strikeouts are down.
No, they're actually mistaken. Up. They're actually
are they? Did they go up?
Yeah, that's the problem that
gotcha.
Farhan pointed out, that he's got 25.
Take a look. Does he
25 really? Ks or something like that in his. I don't know how many bats. You can't get the full stat. Maybe
he's averaging. I mean, he's averaging about a strikeout a game.
You got to go to Baseball Reference to get. Let me do that. I'll pull it up right here.
I think his walks are up though.
If you bring up the Sacramento River Cats,
but they don't show the full stats on there. So I'm going to pull them up right here. I'll share them. Baseball Reference will give you his stats for this year. Here we go. StreamYard. We go back to stop, share, and here we go. All right, Elliot Ramos. Can you guys see that?
Let me see. Yep.
All right, so you see he's hitting his average 192, but he's only had 26 at bats this year.
Right.
I mean, that's let's take a look at his minor league stats here. Okay, Sacramento.
This is fielding. You got to go back up a little bit.
Am I on fielding? Where? Okay, let me get his. Okay, 23.
Oh yeah, it is up there.
Sacramento. He's had 161 official at bats.
See, I'm seeing 178 on here. 178 at bats with 47 strikeouts.
Okay. Oh, 2 teams, but that's counting the Giants.
You're correct.
Okay, so 161 in the PCL. He struck out 43 times. What's 40? I don't have my phone. 43 divided by 161.
Go
26. 26%.
That's not bad. League average is 25. League average is 25% in the majors.
Yeah, I was going to say he was much higher than that before.
Yeah. He's
so I don't know what Farhan's saying.
Yeah, he's hitting 304, 904 OPS. Slugging percentage is 547. Crap.
Bring him up. Damn.
Come on.
It's like, I mean, I would bring him up and give him a shot like Matos and just play him every day,
but they're not doing that. That's unfortunately just.
But
just
I mean,
within their.
Let's take a look at Ramos' previous seasons, how he did in the minors at age. Let's look at age 2019, for example, in.
Yeah, but I don't.
Richmond 195 at bats. He hit 242. Hit 306 at A+ ball. I want to see what he was. 2021. 2020 screwed so many kids. 21 Richmond 237.
It was sort of like average years at best, and. Like
he had a rough year last year. He hit 227. He struck out 112 times in 427 at bats. That's right around 25% there too. Maybe a little under. What's 112 divided by 427? I bet it's about 23.8%.
112 divided by 447?
427. 427. About 23.8 in my head.
Just 26.
26% again?
Yeah.
Really?
That's not.
Yeah, that's right.
horrible.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, that's exactly where he is this year. So he strikes out 26% of the time.
The problem
All
is
right.
his ground ball. Remember, it was his ground ball rate was really bad.
And so is Matos.
Yeah,
Gosh,
Matos'
yeah.
ground ball rate is
Matos is too. Yep.
What is his ground ball rate this year,
Can you even?
Ramos?
I don't know if they show that.
Where does that ground ball? Where do you see that? Oh, where do you see that?
See in Baseball Reference, I don't know. Is it GD? No, that's grounded into double play. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you have to go into the advanced metric stuff.
All right.
We're not overhyping Ramos. What we're saying is he's the better option than what you got out there with a 35-year-old AJ Pollock. That's the issue we're talking about. We're not saying Ramos is the next coming of Willie Mays, but he's better than what the heck is going on out there right now. That's the issue.
We're not saying anything. We're just saying he's 23. You've never given him a chance. He's hitting 300. He's got some pop. He's got speed. And the other thing is you don't have to run him at 70 to 80%. He can run 100%. And, I don't know. It's just who knows? I mean, that he's not going to be the answer to this year's team.
No.
But, we'll see what they're going to do. I mean, Conforto and Jock still yet to do anything.
Nope.
Cliff
Martinez right there talks about Conforto's last 15 games, a whopping 184 batting average with 1 RBI. Should opt out with the thin free agent market. He probably will. I hope.
I don't think so. I mean, he's playing his way into like a $10 million contract right now if he opts out.
Yeah, we saw he got pulled, but he got pulled about the same time that
Pollock went down, right?
The Pollock came out.
Mm-hmm.
So it would make sense. Ramos, the one that took his place. So I would think that's probably a realistic chance that Luciano, here's what I said tonight when I kind of like, okay, go with if you're not bringing up Schmidt, either Schmidt or Luciano, go with Davis at third, Crawford at short, put Luciano at second, put Wade at first, or Flores if you're facing lefty, whatever you want to do. Outfield, left field if you're facing, if it's a right-handed pitcher, stick. Who's out there tonight? Left field. I guess it was Jock.
Peterson. It was Peterson. Yeah.
I guess you're gonna have to go with Jock or Sable, depending on who's in. Center field, Matos. Right field, you're gonna have to go with Conforto the way it is, and make Tyro your DH. Okay, make Tyro your DH because I think Luciano got more range, more. I don't know. I just would prefer Schmidt first, then Luciano, and then the other thing is you can stick if you're going to take Pollock off and you need a replacement for an outfielder, you can bring up Luciano and stick Estrada out in left field.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Or you could probably put Luciano in left field. I mean,
you probably could.
It's not that hard to play.
They should be
real quick
reps.
Robert, the offense is not returning.
It's Wilmer.
It was Flores.
That is returning.
It's Wilmer Flores that's carrying this team.
They got 5 hits.
You got to look at the box score there, Robert, because the rest of the team isn't doing a damn thing.
Let's take a look. Let's do that. Let's take a look at the box score and show you what we're talking about.
And while you do that, real quick. And you know what? Ted's probably onto something. They mishandled Ramos so much. You know that Haniger will probably get the run instead of Ramos.
And they're mishandling Luciano as well.
Yeah. Yep.
The only guy they're not mishandling is Bailey.
Yep.
Right. Okay, scores. Let's take a look at the box score.
5 hits.
5 hits, and who had 2 of them?
Flores.
Flores, who had 4 RBIs.
Flores.
Who had a home run.
Exactly. It's San Francisco Flores. That's what this team is.
Peterson got 1 hit, which was a dribbler off the end of his bat, and he's just lucky because the third baseman was playing back. It was 2 strikes. He overswung and kind of missed it, and it hit the end of the bat and dribbled to third base for a bases-loaded base hit. I mean, he was trying to crush it, and I bet if you went back and looked at it, I would love to go back and analyze his swing because,
go back. You go to that film room.
I don't know. You can go watch pitch by pitch. I wonder if he takes his head off the ball when he's swinging.
Of course he does. I mean, I'll
because
just
he
tell
looks
you that
like
right now.
That's what it seems like. You know what? I'm going to pull that up.
Go for it.
Let me see.
We'll cover the chat while you're.
Where do I go to that to highlight?
Where did you find it? I think you went into MLB.com or something.
Wait, could you go just go to Estrada right now, real quick. Go to Estrada's game today. Hitting. Look at that line.
0-4.
0-4, and he had 3 strikeouts.
Did he?
Yep.
Let me see. I think he might have.
Oh, they're not showing the strikeouts.
They're not showing the strikeouts. Yeah, he had he was 0-for-3 with 3 strikeouts.
I don't know if he's an everyday player. I'm sorry. Like against
not right now, he's not.
Not right now, at least. You got to. I mean, who's the only player that can play every day right now?
I don't. You know what? And that's the thing is, if they keep throwing Flores, they have to because he's the only one producing.
JD Davis is about it.
JD Davis, yeah.
Yep.
They don't really have an everyday player. That's the problem with this team. Is the screen sharing now?
Yeah, the screen is sharing. Yes.
Okay, the screen sharing. Okay,
the screen is sharing.
Paul Skeens is sharing. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this game.
Real quick, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe.
Yeah, how many's in the chat? 83.
We got 83 in here right now.
All right.
Hit that like, guys.
I want 120. Where is the highlights? How did I do that the other night? I stumbled across every stinking bat.
Yeah, I can't hit video. See where it says wrap box and video? Maybe if you hit video, maybe it'll show it.
Where's that at?
Oh, scroll up. And then right above where it says top highlights.
Oh, there we go. Video.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. It will probably show, at least it should show the run that Peterson scored now.
Oh, yeah. Drives in a run. Here we go.
And how about real quick, Ohtani?
Oh, wait. Turn up.
Little dribbler, third base side. Could everybody be safe? Yes,
trying to stop it. I couldn't get the thing stopped.
I removed it. We're good.
You think we blocked it?
I think we're good.
Gosh, I can't get. Let me see if I can pull it.
My God, man, you're killing me.
It's not on. I'm not sharing.
Oh man, yeah, high quality.
Gosh, I can't find the doggone thing. Oh, here we go. Okay, I see it now. Okay, come on, stop.
Screaming at the screen, man. That's great. Oh man.
That's funny. All right, let me see if I can get this.
Oh man, that was great.
All right, now we're gonna pull it up. I got the volume. We should have blocked that, right? We got it.
I think we're good. I mean, we heard a little bit, but we killed it pretty quick, so we should be okay.
Dan, I would make sure that you can, in fact, get strikes for sharing videos because I've been watching Hum Baby, and he's been posting the.
Yeah, you can, but there's stipulations. I think if you talk over it or I don't know, man.
There's a dry. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Is this
oh man, Carl, I heard nothing. Geez.
All right, here we go. Watch his head.
Oh, expand that. Open that or
okay.
Full screen. There we go.
Yeah,
he didn't pull his head.
He didn't pull his head. Yeah, he just.
I don't think he was even trying to kill it. He was just.
Watch his replay. I want to watch his legs. I want to see how off balance he is.
Well, the pitch was outside. Yeah, you want me to go?
He was reaching.
You want me to go really slow? Like I could move it. Like, am I moving?
There you go. There you go. That's good.
Throw.
There's that leg kick.
Ball. He's going down. Oh, it looks like he tried to just.
He was just trying to poke it. He wasn't trying to kill it.
Yeah.
He actually went down with the intention of just hitting it there. It
He kind of looked like Pablo swinging there, didn't he?
He looks like Pablo physically.
Had he hit it harder though, it would have been an out.
Would have been a double play.
Man.
Well, it was 2 out. No, it was 1 out. That's right, 1 out.
It was 1 out, yeah.
Yeah, they got 3. That's the thing. They got 3 runs, and they had chances, man. They did. They had chances to put up, 4 or 5 that inning, and but
Yeah, I mean, if Flores goes down, your
Flores
offense
goes
is done.
Oh yeah, it's done. It's over.
Knock on wood, but
And the
seriously.
thing is, I'm telling you, you can't go out there every day either.
Nope.
So it's a good thing they got a day off on Thursday.
Greg Dayton, I'm 100% done with this team. Dreadful team. Wait, let me put dreadful in there. Forget the what?
Playoffs.
Look at Robert's comment too.
Well, whatever.
Which one?
Don't lose faith.
Don't lose faith. I haven't lost faith. Hold on. I'll get you faith. Let me show you faith. You guys want to see faith? I've got faith. Let me show you faith. I got Buster right here. Look.
Yep.
Buster.
Yep.
Hanging out. We need faith.
Great.
I have not lost faith.
See? There you
I
go.
I don't think I've lost faith.
Oh my gosh. What else have we got in here?
Faith. Come on, Faith.
Bring up Bryce Eldridge. Oh man.
Faith.
Do you think Junis is done?
I don't know.
Come on, Faith.
He didn't have a
Everybody
rough
see you.
outing. It was just like,
Come on,
what
Faith.
is the decision process for starting
don't
Scott
know.
Alexander? I mean, come
There's Faith.
on.
I
don't know.
haven't lost faith, Robert. There's Faith.
Yep,
down,
there's Faith.
Sit, Faith. Good girl. Good girl. You want to tell everybody you look like Jock? You're kind of chubby. Huh? Come on.
Kind of look like Jock.
You wanted to change your name to Farhan? Let's see that pork. Let's see that belly. Come on. Come on, Faith.
In Scott Alexander's last 7 games, guess what his ERA is?
It's probably inflated, isn't it?
All right.
7.20.
Yeah, that's rough. He was good. He was actually decent when they had him in the back end.
There he goes. He's not going to make the playoff roster.
Yep.
If you keep doing that.
Mm-mm.
Well, they got him opening, where he's probably not used to doing. Hey, we got a super chat in here, Dan. Glass half full. $4.99.
Hold on here.
What gets me the most frustrated with Farhan? We are okay. I'm guessing you're saying year 5 with him in charge, and the team is like this. The team should be in a better shape.
It should be, yeah.
Let me see.
Should be. I mean, honestly, it
should have been in better shape year 3 or year 2.
And I'm not going to hear. I don't want to hear the excuse of COVID, because you got other major league teams who are doing just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll give him the first couple years, because they were crappy in 17. He took over, and 17 was an awful team. Lost almost 100. 18 wasn't any good. 19 was so. They were doing okay, and in fact, 19 was his first year, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
that was
so
Bochy's
19. That
last
was the
year.
year that Bumgardner was free agent, and so 19 was his first year. He had some vets, he had some guys, but then they just didn't do it. 20 was just a waste year, and then it was just 21 was a magical year, but last year was such a regression because it was just constant bringing up guys for a week that you never heard of, and then they were DFA'd, and then it was like, oh my goodness, it's like romper room.
Yeah,
just like back into the 40.
Senior brought up an interesting stat to me. I didn't even realize in the last 10 games on the road, the Giants have lost 9. They've lost 9 of 10 last road games.
They're a weird team. They won 10 in a row this year. Hey, Faith, what are you doing? You want to stop that, please?
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
So they won 10 in a row on the road. Now they lose 9 of 10. Tonight, Stuart Fairchild hit an inside the park homer. Is he with
the
Cincinnati?
Reds.
Yeah.
He's with the Reds. Yeah.
Hey, speaking
there's
of
a little league home run.
Oh, was it one? Yeah. I'll tell you, Seattle's been hot, and the Padres now are kind of railing. They've lost 4 of 5. They lost 3 of 4 to the Dodgers, and they go up to Seattle. Seattle's been red hot. Did we look at the standings yet?
Not yet.
Nope.
Right.
Maybe out of town scoreboard first, then do the standings.
Out of town scoreboard. Here we go. We got to pull it up. The out of town scoreboard here. All right. So we can just scroll across the top, full scoreboard here. All right, here we go. The Gents lose to the Angels. Oh, Phillies won game 1, but lost game 2, fortunately. Otherwise, they would have been up on the Giants. I think they're dead tied, dead heat right now.
I think it's a dead heat, yeah.
Marlins beat the Reds. Twins and Tigers in the Who Cares game of the night. Cardinals, Rays. Astros, Orioles, a good one. 7-6.
Felix, no,
grand
Felix.
slam in the top of this ninth.
What's
Tucker.
that pitcher's name? Is it Felix Bautista?
Yeah.
Bautista. That was the closer. Yeah, he got rocked with the grand slam
at home. Wow. Yep. So the Stros were down 6-3, and they come back and win. Big win, big loss for the O's. I mean, Kyle Tucker.
They're on fire.
Kyle Tucker is really good.
Yep.
Yeah. Talkman and Talion lead the surging Cubs past the Mets.
Talkman.
Royals, Red Sox, Blue Jays Guardians over the Blue Jays 1-0. There's the big one for the Giants. They're fortunate that the Phillies lost game 2. Brewers lose to the Rockies, which helps. Yankees, White Sox, Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks.
Wow,
the Diamondbacks lost 8 in a row, 9 in a row? What's the deal with them?
Something like that. That's bad.
And the Padres lose.
7.
You sure it's not 8?
Mm-hmm. Because they didn't play yesterday.
Okay, let's take a look at the standings. Diamondbacks have lost 7 in a row. They're 500. They're 10 back. They're done. I told you guys the Dodgers probably win this division by 10.
Oh, the Dodgers might win the division by 15. Just
by the time it's
stretch.
Yep.
You guys, you remember that? That was about 2 weeks ago.
I remember that. Yep.
That was during that 6-game losing streak on the road, and it could reach 15 because they got to play the Giants 6 more times, and the way the Giants are doing right now, I just can't see them. I mean, Dodgers after getting their home are going to be coming on strong for the Giants. Okay, so 62 and 52. I think that's the Giants record, isn't it? When we look at the wild card, there it is. Yep. Giants, Phillies at the top.
Tied.
Hey, did you guys hear that I read tonight that I think it was Bob Nightingale put it out, that in the NL DS Division Series, so the second round, 5-game series, there's 3 days off potentially. A day off after game 1, a day off after game 2, and a day off after game 4. And Pavlovich says, "Oh, this kind of schedule works for some type of team that might have only 2 starters." He was kind of being sarcastic. That if the Giants get into the NLDS, you could pitch Webb game 1, game 2, Cobb. Let's see, day off after game 1. That's 1 day off. After game 2's a day off. You could pitch. Probably you might be able to do 2 of your pitchers in a 5-game series. They might be able to pitch 2 games each.
Yeah, but you're going to be wearing them out.
But
just in the DS, especially.
You want to have 3. I mean,
well, you're going to have 3. You got to have a third starter for game 3.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you could have a guy pitch game 1 and 4 and a guy pitch game 2 and 5. Definitely you could pitch 1 and 5, your ace. Because you'd have plenty.
That would make sense, yeah.
But so we'll see if the Giants even get there. I mean, Giants got to make the playoffs first.
Playoffs?
The only thing that gives me some semblance of hope is the rest of the teams aren't that great.
Look at Arizona, still only 2 games back of the 3rd wild card.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
7,
and they've lost 7 in a row. That's crazy.
Lost 7 in a row. I mean, Giants could be They're 5 up on Arizona. They could, you could say the same thing for Arizona. You could say Arizona should have won a couple of games too. So it is what it is. But Giants losing to Oakland just twice. Come on. So we said the Giants had to go at least 3-2 on this trip. They've already lost 3. Yep. So they're 1-3. The best they can do is 2-3. And we did say that it could be a 1-4 trip if they, coming into Anaheim. So odds are it's
they're facing Ohtani tomorrow.
Odds are against them. In fact, I don't have. Gosh, I feel weird without my phone. I don't have my.
Yes, Justin, the Cubs are coming for sure.
What is the odds for tomorrow's game? Let's pull it up. Do they have the odds? They don't have the odds on here. Dang it. Let me go to the pitching matchups and maybe no. They usually get the odds. Let's see. Nope. I got to look somewhere else. I know. Darn it.
Is that what they're saying, Justin? Walker's going to be the opener tomorrow? That means Manaea's coming in behind him.
Manaea's pitched great though. Past three games that he's pitched in.
Just saying, it's the whole.
I would just give him a start. Just give him a start. See what he can do.
Is that what they're saying? Yep, Justin's telling me that Walker's starting tomorrow. So, yeehaw!
All right. Well,
and it's possible they bring in Stripling too. You never know.
All right. Well, cool, guys. This is we got another one tomorrow. Giants, let me stop that there. So we'll see what they do. We kind of picked the lineup tonight. We thought Sable would be in behind the dish. We picked Peterson out in left field. The only thing we missed, I think we did say Matos would sit last night.
Yeah,
because of and I think he did sit basically because of his lackadaisical approach to a couple of plays, and then probably the desire it gave him the opportunity to get Pollock in. But somewhere Pollock, in that chasing balls over his head that were getting rocked, I bet you it was on a throw in where he kind of had to fire one in. I bet he
blew out an oblique.
Did something to his side. He didn't do it batting because he got pinch hit for.
Yeah, he never batted. Yeah.
Right. So it could be. Who knows? Does we have any reports on that yet?
Anyone chat? Any word on Pollock?
What was the post game show? Somebody I know MF was listening to the post game show of Kapler, and he.
Any news on Pollock, chat?
I think I saw an interview of him, and he was just saying he's frustrated or something. I don't know if that means anything or.
Nothing there from. Nothing from.
He's frustrated about his latest injury.
Worth noting, Marco Luciano did come out.
Pollock is going to find out tomorrow. Oh my God, that means he's going to go get some X-rays.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let me pull this up. Got it right here. You guys can see this on the screen. Okay, you guys see it?
Now we are. Now, yep. What do we got here?
Left side discomfort for AJ Pollock. Worth noting, Marco Luciano did come out of the game in Sacramento earlier. If Luciano's recalled, Mark Mathias does have experience in left field to help supplement the outfield loss. So they could just bring up that's probably why it's probably what's happening. Ryan Walker's tomorrow's opener. Let's see if we've got anything from
Pavovich.
I already checked Pav. He didn't.
Check maybe Danny Emmerman or Evan Weeback.
I'm checking Weeback. Oops, might help if I spell Evan right.
Did AMF, did Kapler say anything in a post game?
Evan, there we go. All right, let's see what he's got. Gabe Camper culture. Nope, nothing there from Weeback. And Danny might not even been on the.
Maybe not.
Let's see.
I saw a report that Luciano isn't injured. That's confirmed. So I think it just makes too much sense. Luciano gets pulled right as
He's probably driving on down to
Just take a flight from No, they don't drive. They fly.
It's only like what, 2 hours?
No,
from Vegas, isn't it? Aren't they in Vegas?
Oh, he's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, he's drive. They don't drive.
He won't drive.
They don't fly major. They don't make major. This is not a ball.
I'm just saying it's so close. That's what I was saying.
No, you don't put a guy on a 4.5 hour flight or drive.
Is it that far from Vegas to? I guess it is, huh?
Yeah,
I thought it was closer to 2 hours.
No, it's 4.5, 5 hours. He catch a flight, catch a charter, whatever they do. Yeah, probably. What was it tonight? 7. What time was it tonight that he got out? About 7:30.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So they probably and he's got tomorrow too. You know, it's like tomorrow you could catch.
He might already be on the plane right now.
Yeah.
You probably already landed by now, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's let's see.
Same time again tomorrow. No day game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a what was today? August 8th?
Yep.
All right. Nope, no flights on Southwest tonight. Last flight was at 7:05 into Orange County.
Now you got a charter then.
But there's American Airlines. And there's tomorrow morning. The reason they take these guys out is they don't want them get hurt. And then it's like they got to do something else. So they get a guy out, get him,
I mean, there has to be something that they really hate against Ramos to not have, because, I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. They didn't trade him. He's just rotting away in AAA.
Yeah. So, it's.
Does he have options?
Who's that?
Ramos.
Ramos?
Ooh. Yeah, he should.
Oh, yeah, he's got options. Yeah. Yeah, Ramos has got options. Yep.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah, we saw. Yeah.
Dan, Eric Bora, thoughts on Jelly giving up 10 earned runs in only 3 innings?
Yeah, that's
serving up some batting practice.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough.
That's really rough.
There you go. There's a flight right there. I've got you booked, Marco. We just got Marco. Someone down. Marco's going to be on this 10:55 flight right there. See that?
There you go.
11:55 right into Ontario. 1 hour flight. Ontario. I used to live in Ontario. It's about a 30-minute drive to Anaheim. Easy drive right down the 60 freeway over to the 57. Bingo. Go down to Disneyland, catch a little ride, then go to your hotel.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You could fly into Long Beach too. I didn't check Long Beach, but that's Southwest. There's flights tonight. You could Ontario. That's easy. Like I say, I mean, it's not Orange County, but get you, a limo. They drive you right down to your.
Get you an Uber. I mean,
I don't know. They probably do a limo for those guys.
Probably.
You want them to be super comfortable.
That's true. Yeah.
You don't want, some. Yeah. They hire big time companies. They don't want some Uber guy picking him up. And
Robert is really hammering away at the defensive play by Crawford. The same Crawford who's batting the same Crawford who's batting 205. Yes.
I don't. Hey, I ban you. Don't get on Crawford.
Hey, 205.
All right, that's enough. I can't handle it. He's getting on Crawford. Nobody gets on Brandon Crawford in this room. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, nobody gets on Brandon Crawford in this room. He is family. Right. I'm here with my gardener who just spent the whole day here putting in my irrigation system for my trees and plants, Ricardo Lemus. If you need a gardener, this guy is the best. He's in Arizona. I've had him for 10 years. He also, just to tell you how good he is, he also does Brandon Crawford's yard and Logan Webb's every week down here in Arizona at their homes. That's right. Okay, Brandon Crawford, a friend of the show. We do not get on Brandon Crawford in this show. He's off limits. And he gets all right. That's not good.
That's crossing the line.
That is crossing the line. I may have to pull out the gas, the real gas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah, you're going to be on the 205 freeway in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Heading out of town. Yeah. Dan cornered Crawford at his locker in spring training. Dan showed his bald hair. That's right. Bald hair. How do you show bald hair? I don't have any hair. I got nubs. But I choose to have nubs. I could be one of those guys that grows my hair really long on the sides and then comb it over.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could have it just really long on the shoulders and just leave it. I can look like a real, or I can just, be, Eric's working on something. I see him in the room. He's coming up with something. He's going to come up with a little, let's see. Chat, do we bring in back Eric or do we bring in, you know what? I think we might have to do something.
Uh-oh.
You know what time it is?
It's flight all time.
Hold on. What happened to my my email? What happened to my email? Did I lose all my emails? Oh, no, I see. I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. Let's do this. All right. We're going to do this. Eric may end up being replaced here. He's ripping on. Oh, look at that! Nice play, but too. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! He's throwing stuff in, and we may have to replace him. I think his replacement is on his way in here soon. Dan, since only Flores is hitting, he might be getting walked. Nobody else can hit. Good point, Lou. Yeah, I mean, if he keeps hitting and no one else does. So we've got Eric on a leash right now. We're gonna we'll bring him back in when the chat says Chardoll can hit better than 205. Oh, look at that. He's getting, I mean, this is getting to the point where he may have to take a 3-day ban. I may have to just do the thumbnails and you know what when Matos replaced Pollock. Let's bring in Wally Pipp is gone. All right. We are now bringing in the man. Who is it? Who's coming? Who is it? The music is deafening. It's building. Here he is, the one and only Chardoll. Welcome,
Great America,
Chardoll.
California.
Welcome, Chardoll. You are in the house. The crowd is going crazy for Chardoll.
Hey Dan, how are
Let's
you?
turn it
How
up.
are you?
Let's hear-
How are you doing tonight, Bora?
I'm great, Chardoll. How are you?
Hey, you're really a great person, Bora. By the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Um.
we got this guy in the he's just he's throwing stuff out there. He's working in the background. What do you think, Chardoll? Should
Hey,
we
Dan,
leave Eric out for talking bad about Crawford?
You should leave Eric out of here because you can't be talking bad about Brandon Crawford.
Yeah. He's a Giants legend. He's got the best hair in the league. Hey, look at this. All right, so we're going to give you 5 minutes, and then we're going to bring Eric back in. We're going to bring Eric in 5 minutes. I'm going to put the clock on. I don't have my regular phone. Let me see if I can.
I can do it on my phone if you want.
You got an alarm? Oh, I got an alarm clock. Here we go. Let's see. Hold on. Stopwatch. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Bora's got it. You're on the clock, Chardoll. You got 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Go.
Hey, Bora. How long have you been a Giants fan?
I've been a Giants fan, let's see, since 2012.
Oh,
Hey,
the 10
hey, Dan.
season.
I have MLB The Show 23 on my PlayStation 5. I got a deal. It was originally on sale for $69.99, but I got it for $39.89. So I saved like $31.
Nice. Good work.
I got a deal. I got it for $40, man. I didn't have to pay $70 to get a baseball game that I'm gonna be playing for so many years.
You gonna get MLB 2K, Chardoll?
I'll think about it.
No, what about MLB The Show? You gonna get MLB The Show?
I have MLB The Show 23.
All right,
Chardoll. Are you gonna get 24?
I'm thinking about it if I want to upgrade next year. I'm gonna see if it's any better than 2K20, any better than MLB 23.
Okay.
Chardoll, I got a question for you. Who's going to make the playoffs in the National League? Give me the 6
I think
teams.
the Giants are gonna make the playoffs in the National League.
Give me the 6 teams.
I don't have 6 teams.
Well, there's going to be 6 teams that make it. So who you predicting that makes the playoffs?
Can you give me the options, the teams I can pick from, and then I'll just tell you my 6?
Wait a minute. You're on the North Cal Sports Network, and you don't know what baseball teams might make the playoffs, Chardoll? I might have you got 3 minutes and 10 seconds, but you may only have 9 seconds left. You're asking me.
You think the Dodgers are going to make it, Chardoll?
Chardoll. What happened to Chardoll?
Hello.
I'm looking up the teams in the National League, and I'll tell you the top 6 that'll make it to the playoffs.
Okay.
Well, he's probably going to pick the 6 now. Chardoll, you don't know the 6 teams? We've been talking baseball. I thought you were a baseball guy. Chardoll, you know all about everything sports. Are you just like a Bay Area guy? You don't expand outside the Bay Area?
I'm a Bay Area guy, but I don't expand outside the Bay Area.
Okay.
Well, how do you know what's going on then in the world of sports? We've got dead silence. We've got.
Chardoll, do you watch the World Series every year?
So the playoffs, I got number 5. I got
There's 6.
The Marlins at number 6. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot here. I can't think. I have 1 minute. I don't think I can give you 6 teams in 1 minute.
Oh man, Chardoll, that was just an easy one. You come in with your 5 question top 5, and you rattle them off. And before I answer them, you've got the next question asked, and then the next. and I give you a softball. I gave you a big softball, and you just struck out. All right,
I mean, I'm
Chardoll,
feeling.
tell me who is going to be the starting 5 for the Golden State Warriors next year.
The starting 5 for the Golden State Warriors are going to be Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Chris Paul, and Moses Moody.
So they don't have Looney or Wiggins in the starting 5.
So that's going to be my top 5 for the Golden State Warriors next season.
So no center, no big. Draymond's your biggest guy, right? Okay.
Yeah, Draymond Green is my biggest guy.
Who's going to be the starting? Who's going to be? We probably be Purdy, but who's going to finish the season as the starting quarterback for the 49ers this year?
I'm going with Trey Lance to finish the year as the 49ers starting quarterback.
Okay, and where do the Niners end up this year?
You
got 16 seconds.
80. I don't know. How many games are in football?
17.
There's
17.
17. But where are they gonna? Are they gonna win the Super Bowl? Your time is up, I think. Yeah,
they're gonna be.
Oh. Right. Oh man.
Do you think the Niners are going to win the Super Bowl, or where are they going to end up?
Hey, Chardoll.
We're
gonna say goodbye because we like to give you a gracious goodbye. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the chat. You think the Niners are going to win the Super Bowl? Yes or no?
I think the 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, very good. End it right there. Good job. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next time. All right.
Bye,
Hey,
Chardoll.
it was great coming on the NorCal Sports Network. I'll see you on another San Francisco Giants postgame show.
Awesome. Have a great night, Chardoll, and keep joining the chat. Bye.
Bye.
All right, there he is, Chardoll. Give him a little gracious. Eric, man, he's a hacker, man. He just has no heart, man. This guy ripping Brandon Crawford, putting up signs about 205, and gongs him, and then doesn't even say goodbye. We don't do that here on the NorCal Sports Network. So we're going to give Eric a little shot at redemption.
Got to follow that timer. It was up on the screen. I saw Bora. He had it up there the whole time. As a matter of fact, I gonged him after it hit 0.
Yeah,
as a matter
you
of
did.
fact. I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
Before Chardoll came on, I was going to say something. So when did Matos bat first? Was that the 3rd inning?
Yeah, he got
Third,
the
okay.
Giants' first
Top
hit.
of the 3rd, yeah.
3rd inning, no, it wasn't.
He singled.
When he walked his second time.
That was 2nd or 3rd time at bat.
Yeah. It was 2 outs, nobody on. That would have been the perfect time.
Oh, they didn't steal. I don't even think it was 2 outs. I think it was 1 out.
1 out or something.
They
Perfect
never
time.
steal. Yeah.
They never. I was just like thinking to myself, come on, send him. He has speed. Put some pressure on the catcher.
Yeah, exactly. They never try. Hey, I'm going to step away for a sec. Be right back. You guys carry on.
All right. Real quick at PK, I don't hate Chardoll. There's just a time limit. Chardoll needs a time limit because without the time limit, it will drag on and on.
Well, you
Oh
know,
my
Eric,
goodness.
what do you think about the pitching? You got Scott Alexander starting, then Jacob Junis comes in, then Alex Wood, and then Luke Jackson. I mean, what?
I don't know, man. You know, yeah, they're now. I think after today, with their 15-6 with the whole opener thing, I don't know. I think it's a little bit gimmicky. To me, it just seems gimmicky. Maybe there's something to it. I don't know, but to me, I'd rather have your starting pitcher out there who's out there to want to give you, as many innings as he can possibly can.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be a good pitcher. Usually your starting pitchers are going to be your excellent pitchers that you want out there. So, and I think that the Giants, you got Stripling is kind of stretched out, so he could give you some. And I think they made a mistake. Why not make Junis or stick with Wood, even though Wood kind of stinks the third time through the lineup, but have him start. And then if he starts failing him, have a quick hook. And then you're kind of doing the same thing, but you're putting your bullpen guys in roles that they're used to coming in instead of, because you know how it is with pitchers, especially as starting pitchers. You follow a certain regimen because they got to get mentally ready.
Players are super superstitious.
Yes.
They are one of the most superstitious people in the field.
Hey, Spencer, I don't want to stick with Wood, but who else are you going to put out there? You going to start Manaea?
It just seems sloppy to me. It's a little sloppy. These pitchers don't know when they're going to be coming in. They're like maybe a day or two,
even there you go, Robert. I agree with you. Start back. You could have a 4-man rotation. You could have Webb, Cobb, Stripling, and Beck. Why not? That would, I think, solve a lot of problems right there. Then you could save your bullpen for when you want them to come in to do the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, have a start, because Wood. The only reason why I'm saying Wood is because he's a starter. He's used to doing that. When you put them in there in roles that they're not used to being put in, you're not setting them up for success when you're putting them in roles that they're not used to doing when their whole career they've been starting. And I'm pretty sure that they came into the season thinking he was probably thinking he was going to be a starter. You don't pay $12 million, right? Yeah. You don't pay $12 million to someone a year to be a quote unquote bullpen guy. He came in to be a starter. Yeah. And if he doesn't put up the performance that he should be doing, well, then you replace him. But when you're putting them in totally different roles, that's not going to help. That's not going to help at all.
It could make it worse.
Exactly. And I think that's what
these starting pitchers, they run on routine.
Yes.
If you mess with that routine,
yes,
whatever the routine is, it can mess with their heads and it can mess with the way they pitch. And I think we're seeing that happening. DeSclafani, Manaea, Stripling early in the season, he's turned it around. And Wood. I mean, those were projected to be 4 of your starters.
Yep. And here's the thing. Yeah, they have a routine, like you said. Whether it's, something that you still should hold on to, whether it's, superstition, whatever, it works for certain starting pitchers. And when you change it on people, you may have some disastrous outcomes. I'm just saying.
Yep.
But yeah, I would love to see Beck go out there. Why not?
I mean, Kapler already said he's fine with the role that Beck's in, though. So.
Well, yeah, that's what. Come on. I mean.
What's the point? Why don't you just go out on a limb and do something? Like, just go for it. I mean, even starting Beck, that's not a risky move. That's not
exactly. That's not something outrageous. I think a lot of people would probably actually like that, to be honest with you.
I think so too, because it adds stability. And right now you have no stability. Yeah,
Good
you're stacking
point.
these wins. You're stacking these wins, but I mean, it's gonna come crumbling down sooner or later. And today was an example of that.
Yep.
If you have 4 starters, it doesn't have to be 5. It just adds stability.
Yes. And you could save your bullpen guys for in roles that they're used to doing.
Yep.
So and it's going to get worse. I mean, we're only in the beginning of August. Arms are going to get tired. I keep saying that. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but arms will get tired. And because that's what's keeping them in these games is the bullpen as far as preventing runs, right? So when those arms start getting tired and you're not able to prevent those runs, now you're going to start seeing some pretty lopsided games. I don't want to see it, but that's what we've been doing this whole season. So I don't see them changing. Yep. I thought maybe after the All-Star break, I was like, okay, maybe they're doing that just to get to eat some innings for some of the starting pitchers. And now we'll start getting more into a traditional type of rotation, but no, that's not what's happening. They're sticking with it the whole way through.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Giants, can someone name me one other team in the history of baseball that's had 4 pitchers that can consistently pitch 5 innings in their bullpen?
Yeah, I know. I don't think
it's never happened.
I don't think it's ever happened, but
it's Giants. It's the first.
What's up, Dan? Everything good?
Yeah. I'm just helping my son's just putting these
getting it all set up,
all the different contacts on the windows, and now the motion and all that stuff. So
Yeah, we were talking about the openers and how there's no like stability and structure to the rotation.
well, guys don't. Hey, Alex Wood and Junis have been starters most of their career, and
Exactly.
so is Mania. When you throw them out there different times, they
Yes.
don't know. It's just, you know what?
You're setting them up for failure. That's what you're doing because they're not used to it.
Just let Wood just.
Oh, Dan, real
just
quick.
start the dog
You'd be a perfect person because you were there in spring training. These guys were all projected to be starters, right? Not coming out of the bullpen.
It was projected there was 7 of them, and
Right.
2 were going to be odd man out, and it was
Who's the 7?
well, originally it was Cobb and Webb and Stripling, and then
Mania.
the DeScalfani 4, Mania 5, Junis 6, and Wood 7 in those whatever order.
And
But
Stripling.
Those were I said Strip. Yeah,
Oh, you
I had
did,
Stripling
okay.
3. So those 7. Stripling was told he was coming here as a starter. Okay, so he was told he was a starter. So there's 3. DeScalfani was a starter. There was 4, and then remember Mania started, and
then he got relegated.
and he got and Stripling was awful in the beginning. He was giving up like homers like galore.
Yeah.
And DeScalfani started off great. And then so it was basically Webb, Cobb, and DeScalfani that were doing great. And then they gave Wood a shot, and then Wood didn't do. They never gave Junis a shot this year at starting. Never gave him a shot.
They pitched him against the Diamondbacks the other week, and he threw 3 shutout innings.
Yeah, and then but it's just they don't. They've messed up with their heads, I believe. It's really hard for them to find rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing with a starting pitcher. He pitches his every 5th day, and on his off days, he has
Bullpens.
a structure
Yes.
that they do. And everything, they work on different things between starts. Usually the day after the start, it's just an off day. They don't do anything. Next day, they did some other stuff. 3rd day, they'll do some work. They'll do some throwing just to work on anything. And then they're getting ready for that 5th start, and they're gearing up for their time. They're during those 4 days that they're off, they're pretty loose, most of them. They have their demeanor, but on their day, they're totally focused and locked in.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys can't get that. You cannot get that. And so you're asking guys to go out and do something and perform, and it's tough. You're better off just scrapping at least one spot. Or if you're going to bring up Harrison, hopefully make him a starter, but don't have 3. Right now you have 2. You got Stripling in there. You got 3 starters. And you got 2 bullpen games. Limit it to 1. Just limit it to 1 if you're going to. I prefer they just have 5 starters. A lot of teams have 6 starters, and they go every 6th day. Giants, man, they just like 2-3 starters. It's like, hopefully Stripling doesn't get rocked and then he gets pulled, yanked out of the rotation. I don't know what
that's my problem is I think with this team, especially in Kapler, these guys have such quick trigger fingers. I just wish in the beginning of the season they just would have let things played out. It's a 162 game season. Let them play for a month, see what happens, and then make adjustments. I think they made adjustments after like 3rd or 4th start.
Well, yeah, it was about a month. I think you need to go a good 40 games into a season before you kind of know what your team's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Let guys get, but Stripling was so bad. He was giving up.
Stripling was really bad. Stripling was really bad.
Yeah,
and he's still giving up the long ball every game. He's giving up a home run. It seems
he is, but he's limiting it.
Yeah,
to slow low shots.
So, yeah, last game did they lose 1-0 the game he pitched, or 2-1, whatever it was?
Something like it was a low scoring game. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that was the A's game, right? Yeah, the 2-1 game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So who's cherry picking stats here? What do you
I don't know. I was trying to take a gander.
At the end of the year. 86 and 76. Moses says Lopez.
I think both. They could go 76 and 86.
I can't remember what I had him. Do you remember that? What we picked? We had the records.
Oh, did you write it down, Bora? I can't remember.
I don't think I wrote down the records. I don't know if we did.
I thought we all picked the second half. And
my God, that was me, you, and Los. We were talking about what were they going to go after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
I said right around 500. Los was under 500. You were a few games above 500.
What are they at now after the All-Star break?
Well, they went 5-6 on the road trip. They came home and went 7-2. So 5 and 7 is 12. So they were 12-8, and then they were 12-8, and then they've lost 3 of 4.
Yeah,
so they're 13-11. Yeah.
500 basically.
So I had them a couple games over. I can't remember what I had their record ending up at. 87, 88, 88 wins, somewhere in there.
Did they play the Reds right after the All-Star break, or was that
Pittsburgh?
No, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Swept Pittsburgh, split Cincinnati, got swept by Washington, and then lost to the Detroit Tigers.
Yes.
Yeah. That was
rough.
It looked like a promising road trip. I mean, in all practical purposes, when they were 5-0 to start the road trip, I mean, it looked like they were going to easily do 9-2.
Right.
Because you had the Redskins. I mean, the Nationals.
Yeah, exactly. The Nationals.
Got them in.
Nice.
You had Washington, and then you figured they'd win one of the final 2 against Cincinnati, go in, win 2 of 3 at least in Washington, beat Detroit, and come home 9-2. That would have been huge. Yep. But so we'll see.
And you know what? That's why I don't think this team is gonna be successful. I may be wrong, but you knew that you had this tough stretch ahead of you, and you knew that you had to take your opportunities, and
take care of business against. Ned said it. Take care of business against these scrub teams. I'm not scrub teams as in how they're playing. Not
will the Giants win a series the rest of this month? Here's your
it's taken us this long.
I
don't have their schedule in front of me. Let me see. After today, it's Texas, then Tampa, then Atlanta, then Philly,
then Atlanta again,
and then Atlanta, and then San Diego. Is it San Diego after Atlanta?
Is it San Diego or Cincinnati? I know Cincinnati's in there somewhere.
Oh, maybe it's Cincinnati.
I'll pull it up right now.
Go for it.
I don't have
after the second Atlanta one.
Cincinnati, San Diego.
San Diego's just one game, August 31st, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes into Sep. So I'm going to say
they could lose all those series. It's a chance.
Here's the series.
I think there's a very good chance they lose all these series.
I guess. Well, guess what, guys? You heard it here first.
Here we go. Let's hear it.
Let me see if I can imitate Eric.
Let's go.
Let me see. Hold on.
Go for it.
The Giants lost to the worst team in Major League Baseball. Wait, I got to get my head shown here.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, here's where they're going to win a series. You're going to hear it right now, guys.
Let's hear it.
They're going to win tomorrow.
Yep.
You're going to win tomorrow.
They're going to win tomorrow. Ohtani.
They're going to beat Ohtani.
Yeah. You watch what happens tomorrow. Conforto will hit one out tomorrow.
I will bet you.
Now you just lost me there.
$5. I'll bet you $5, Stan.
You got to give me odds. I mean, the odds aren't the greatest that he's going to hit a home run. You got to give me like 20-1 odds. So if I get 100, you get 5.
No.
Come on.
No, you gotta have conviction behind your picks, though.
No, he's got to have conviction. The odds are I'm taking a risk.
I don't
man.
know. I don't do odds. It's cash.
I'm not taking
Straight
that
up.
straight up. Forget
Yeah,
it.
straight
What do you
up.
think I am? I mean, what are the odds he's going to hit a home run? He hasn't hit a home run in like 6 years, 6 months. I mean,
I think no. I saw something today. His last 2 home runs. I don't know if this is true. June 8th and July 8th.
and
Thank
today
you,
was
man.
August 8th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were his last 2
All right.
home runs.
All right, now they're going to win tomorrow. Conforto's going to hit a home run. Who else maybe goes deep tomorrow?
I could see Wade going deep.
I could
Okay.
see Sable if he gets a shot. Just
Bora,
because
what is Ohtani's?
Sable's going deep tomorrow off Ohtani. His family's in
No.
town.
Oh, hold
He
on.
it's
Okay.
like
Dan,
It's-
you lost me.
we're
I
hey,
know.
hold on. We're at Disneyland. We're near Disneyland. It's Tinkerbell. It's Fantasyland. Blake Sable.
Tinkerbell.
He lives his dream in front of his family, gets a home run off maybe the greatest player ever in the game in front of his hometown family. Blake Sable goes yard tomorrow if he plays against Ohtani, and so does Conforto, and the Giants win 6-3 tomorrow.
Oh my God. Okay, Bora, where is Ohtani rank in how many strikeouts for starting pitching?
All right, before I pull it up, let's guess.
I think I'll say he's in the top 3, right? Probably in the top 3 for strikeouts for starting pitchers.
Dan, what do you think?
Ohtani, as far as number of strikeouts or strikeouts?
Yeah, number
per
of
nine?
strikeouts. Just total number of strikeouts.
He's probably, I'll say he's 6th. 5.
5th.
I
Okay.
almost said 5th.
So
I had 5th in my head, and I just.
So he's the 5th.
160 strikeouts.
Gotcha. Okay. And where are the Giants in striking out? I think they're ranked 3rd in strikeouts or 2nd.
All right, this is not reality show. This is fantasy land, and you're off my fantasy land. All right, that's it. He's talking bad and trash about the Giants. All he can do is come up with every negative stat. This is a positive channel.
Yep.
This is a positive channel, and the hero of our channel is right there. Robert Rothberg.
Keyword hope.
All right. So we're going to give Mr. Negative one more shot. Okay, Mr. Negative, go for it.
3rd.
Huh?
3rd in strikeouts against the number 5 in strikeouts.
Oh, man. You are so negative, man. I'm telling you. I know why your daughter's gone away and just dinging you. This is like dinging you on the phone, calling you and saying, Dad, and would you just be positive for once? The Giants could really use some positivity. I need some positivity right now. Come on, Dad. Let's hear it, Dad. Say something good about Brandon Crawford right now. Go ahead.
There you go. Right.
Giants are
No
third.
Disneyland. No Tinkerbell.
All right. Conforto goes yard tomorrow.
No.
You heard it here on the NorCal Sports Network off Ohtani.
You know who may go?
Blake
Let's see.
Sable hits a home
Sable's
run
not gonna
and
Not a
play.
left. No, not.
Stable's not playing.
and Tinkerbell flies over the stadium,
Sprinkling the dust.
sprinkling pixie dust all over. Yes.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure it's not Rothberg with some wings sprinkling the dust over the? Maybe it's Rothberg.
It is pixie dust game tomorrow. It's pixie dust. That's right.
It's Tinkle Rothberg. I can't even say it.
Tinkle Rothberg.
Tinkle Rothberg. Tinkle Rothberg. Tinkle Robert. How about that?
Matos goes yard. I'll
Matos?
give somebody $100.
No,
if
Matos is
goes
not
yard.
going yard. Now I'll bet on that. It's Tomorrow, though, it's truly pixie dust
Ohtani
day.
is a freak of nature. The guy throws 100 and then he throws that damn changeup.
Yeah, it's pixie dust day tomorrow.
Pixie dust day.
That's right. We're calling this pixie dust day tomorrow. Giants beat Shohei Ohtani.
There we
in
go.
the series.
Give me 21, Dan.
20-1 on what? On
Matos.
on Matos? He's got Matos going a home run tomorrow?
He says Matos going deep.
Okay. How much, Senior? We got a Venmo. I collect and I pay.
I collect
and I pay. So
I collect.
funny.
I don't pay. I only
I-
collect.
I do pay. What do we got? We got 20-1 odds that Matos hits a home run for $5.
Yeah, Jose, I'll do those. I'll do that one.
Are we doing $5, Senior?
Bora. You see, Robert?
10? I got to come up with $200 if Matos
Robert,
hits
you
a
don't
home
want me
run?
to answer that.
Wait.
No,
He has to
Robert, you're
start.
just
Senior, I didn't see
optimistic.
your Matos comment. Let me see.
Oh, he says he
Matos.
has to start. Matos has to start, I'm guessing, right? So he can't have a pinch hit. I guess that's what the whole thing is. That doesn't
I'll tell
count.
you who might hit a home run tomorrow.
Who?
Ohtani.
Luciano. I thought that might be coming up.
No, he's
You
not
think?
going to start. He's not going to start.
Yeah,
I'll
he
If
tell
he's
you
probably
here,
won't
that.
if he's here, he's starting.
No.
If he's here.
He's replacing AJ Pollock. He's not going to start.
Ted Mosby, I bet. Let's just get like thousands of dollars flying back and forth across this show. Just like everybody's got bets.
And then get shut down. Oh my gosh.
Can we make bets on live? I don't know. So is Senior says $10 and that's for Matos? I didn't see it. Is that for Matos? Or for...
Senior? Says Luciano's first homer against Ohtani. Pixie dust time.
Okay, Senior. All right, you've lost me.
And then Senior says Ohtani goes less than 15 outs tomorrow. Probably not.
Hey, they got to Ohtani a few years ago, didn't they?
No, he pitched 7. He pitched 7. I remember. He and Gosman showed off.
Oh, okay. Yes, Matos.
Oh,
Okay.
real quick. Are they playing an afternoon game?
No, 6:30.
6:38.
Another 6:30 game. Okay.
All right. Gosh, that's putting 200 out on my end if Matos goes yard.
Whew.
Does it have to be off Ohtani or just in the game itself?
There we go. Now we're
I want to know.
we're
because
defining this.
I got to make sure because, Ted Mosby just says, "I'll just Venmo you 20 if Conforto hits a home run down." I'll take that.
In the game. So it doesn't matter who's pitching.
I might need everybody to Venmo me like $10 tomorrow if Matos goes deep. That would be.
We got to Venmo. Everybody should.
That
Venmo
would be.
Senior.
That would be just. Wait a minute. That would be
pixie dust.
That would be pixie dust, and that would be absolutely hilarious.
Hey, this is Luis Matos.
Even Matos laughs about it.
Hey, this is Luis Matos.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, I'm hitting a home run tomorrow off of Shohei Ohtani just for Senior.
Hey, this is Luis Matos. Hey, this is Luis Matos.
There we go. Okay.
There you go.
So, wow. Do I take that deal? All right.
I just thought of something.
Oh, here we go. Hiroku, he's throwing out something here. Dan, I'll bet on the Angels and Shohei gets 10 Ks or 10 plus Ks.
He probably will get 10 plus Ks, probably by the 4th inning.
Look at Robert. Hold on. Okay. He says, in order for me to sleep like a baby, can you please say one positive thing regarding the Giants?
Oh, yeah. Come on, Eric.
Let's see. Doval, if Doval gets in a game, that means they're doing really well. So yeah, there we go. One positive thing. Doval gets in a game, Giants win.
I'll tell you one. Logan Webb has the third best odds to be the National League Cy Young.
Who's got the first two?
I think it's Snell and what's Gallen.
Yeah, if Matos hits a home run, he's paying me. He's paying me $200.
No, if Matos hits a home run, you're paying him.
No, but Matos is going to pay me. I got to pay Senior.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to collect from.
I'm collecting from Matos.
I'm collecting from Matos. Jeez, I'm going to be
You're
up
welcome,
there tomorrow.
Robert.
I'm going to be up there. Dang, I don't like rooting against Matos but I would love it to see him hit a home run. But you know, my luck, Giants will be losing like 10-0. Matos will come up in the 9th and hit one out.
He'll come off a position pitcher.
You know what you need to do, Dan?
He's lobbing 40.
You know what you need to do? You need to put the phone on you, record yourself of every Matos at bat just to see your reaction if he hits it.
Oh gosh. That's kind of crazy. $10 to give up 200, but it should be an easy 200. When's the last time Matos? He's hit one home run and he's just tapping the ball on the ground mostly.
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty against Otani. I'm sorry.
That's not a good bet. I'm sorry.
For me or for Senior?
No, for Senior. That's if he doesn't go yard, then how much do you win?
10.
Okay. It's not bad then.
He gets 200.
He doesn't know. Have confidence that Matos can't do it. He can't even hit out of the infield right now.
Okay, I get one little. If Conforto does hit a home run, it
negates.
It negates Matos hitting a home run. Okay. Is that a deal? Is that a deal, Senior? It's a parlay. It's a 2-player parlay. How's that?
Otani goes out.
He says Otani goes out in the first inning with a blister.
No.
Hell no, he says.
No. Oh, come on. He's driving a hard line, man.
All right,
He goes, hell no.
Strikeouts tomorrow.
Senior.
What do we think the lineup is?
If that bet goes down, I expect $100 super chat tomorrow night.
So you give him 200, he's got to put 100 back into the show.
Yeah, it'll be the all-time super chat of
man.
my show, right?
Well, matter of fact, we'll run a banner down below. Acknowledging Senior.
$100. Yeah, Senior, we'll give you for the $100 super chat. We will throw in a couple of shirts, NorCal shirts, one for you, one for your wife, one for your 3 shirts, one for your kid, and $100 super chat, 3 shirts, maybe 4. You got a dog, we'll get you extra. You know, we got everything. We'll fix you up, but. Man, I just can't believe Matos going yard. But, you know, hey, every time I bet against the Giants, bet against them, lost again tonight, man.
What do we think the lineup's going to look like tomorrow?
Hold on. Let me tell you my bet. I had $2.13 left in my account because I lost last night on a 16 parlay. So I was like, you know what? 7th inning, Giants are down 6-3. Or top of the 8th. I threw in my $2.13. I had plus, like, the odds were crazy. I was like, I'm not going to put any more money in. So I just blow the $2.13, and I was going to win like 25 if the Giants won. So came back and won. Flores hits a 2-run homer. I'm thinking, woo, I might got a shot, you know.
The next half inning.
Oh, he says bet off. I hope he hits one tomorrow. Bet's off. Okay. I'm out. I hope Matos hits 2 and you would have collected 400.
He goes, I can't have you rooting against Matos. There you go. See?
I wasn't rooting against him. Just hit one off the wall, but not over. But bet's off.
Bovada will probably give me 30.
I don't want to take your $10 either. So, what was your name we calling you? Not Bora. We got Bora. And what was your name, Eric, we called you?
Balco,
that's right.
Romo.
Balco Romo. I
Romo.
got to remember that. Steroids. That's right. Balco.
Yep.
Look at those roids. You didn't even shave, man. Okay, shave after tomorrow's show. No, we don't have a show. Shave
Yeah,
tonight,
tomorrow we do.
Tomorrow for tomorrow's show, and then don't shave for Friday's show. We'll skip Thursday, and Friday you'll come back and Eric will look just like he does now. Balco, man. Balco boy. Not Balco. Balco boy. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
it.
That's
an
pretty good.
order. You have to shave.
That's order.
You have to shave tomorrow.
Oh,
All right?
man.
Before the show. In fact, you know what? Just let's make it a shave on the show. Just like do you use an electric razor for that, or do you use
It's gonna grow back during the show.
That's great. That's a
be like the Hulk.
Craven. That was a good one, Bora. I like that.
No, I don't want to take that bet. Then I'm rooting against Matos again, Senior. That means I don't even want him to get a base hit.
1.5. 1.5 would be good.
Look at
He said,
Chardoll. If the Giants
yeah,
score
1.5 would
20
be a good
runs
bet.
tomorrow, then I'll get 20 minutes.
Take that.
I'll take that bet. You get anything over 10 runs, Chardoll. You get 10 minutes for 10 runs, 11 minutes for 11, and so on, all the way up. Anything under 10, you're not on the show.
If they score more than 10, I'll make even a special thumbnail for the show.
With Chardoll's mug.
Yes.
Chardoll, is it Gupta? What is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Gupta?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm subscribed to his channel, so I'm sure I'd be able to get a screenshot off of there somewhere.
You got to do it with like the backwards hat and the sunglasses.
So, do you use foamy Gillette, or do you use a gel, or what do you use when you shave?
Yeah, the gel. Yep.
The gel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I use the gel too. It feels better.
Yeah, it does.
All right, put the gel on tomorrow, 9:30 show, and just kind of start shaving it off, so that everybody knows that it's shaved. It's shaved off, and then you come back. You're clean shaven, and we come back Friday, and we'll see. I'll bet you that beard's pretty close to what it is now.
It won't be this much, but there'll be something there.
Yeah. All right. Eric's going to
sure.
shave tomorrow night to start the show.
I don't know about that. I'll be shaved before the show. How's that?
Okay. Shave before the show. Do you just do that? Do you shave every 3-4 days?
Yeah, something like that. Just whenever I feel like it. Whenever it starts getting really itchy, then I'll just hack it away.
Yeah. Bora, man.
I don't think he's ever shaved.
Have you ever?
Have you ever shaved?
Hello.
He goes, yeah, it's right there.
They call that peach fuzz, don't they?
I love it. Oh, man.
No, I think mine is going to sort of be blondish, so it's sort of blending in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll have to check the props, Senior. I'll check the props, man. I need to hit a parlay. Doggone it. I really do. I go big. I go I know my buddy Sean, who's been a part of this show, he'll bet pretty big just on a 1-win game, like 1,000 to win 1,200, or 1,200 to win 1,000 sometimes. And it's he wins a lot. But me, I don't bet big. I'm not a big guy. That's if I win a big bet, I might use part of my winnings to bet. But I'm not throwing big bets out there. $10 bets. 20. I think my parlay the other night was a $25 bet to win 900, and I had 4 of the 6. But that was last night. So the Cubs messed me up early, so then I started pulling for the Giants. But I had the Angels winning, and if the Cubs had beaten the Mets, I would have been like, all right, Giants. I'm pulling for the Angels.
Dan Chardoll has a question for you.
Do I smoke weed? What a question.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's get the chat to answer that. Yes or no? What do you guys think?
Leave a poll.
Yes or no?
Mhm.
Poll. Does Dan smoke weed? Chardoll is asking Dan. Yeah, Spencer. I wonder what the chat will say. Seriously say, or if they're joking. Scott Fowler says no. Spencer says yes. We got Dan. You are now. Oh gosh. Hell yeah.
Oh, you an
Bay Area.
alcohol? Man, what is going on?
How many drinks does Dan have in a week? Okay, Chardoll's having fun. He's laughing at himself right now in his bedroom.
Oh,
All right. Harsh 71. Wait, Harish 71
harsh.
says no. Dan should smoke weed. Will help that glaucoma. Bet against the Giants and you'll make a lot of money. You're right, Greg. But for some reason, they're defying me. He's always was snacking on the Krug show. All right, here we go. Nobody's answering it. I'll give you the honest truth. Have I ever smoked weed? What do you think?
Ever?
Ever?
I would say yes. There's at least one time.
No.
Oh, good for you.
Nope. Do I drink? No. Occasionally I'll have some wine. Occasionally.
Nice.
But I'm not a drinker. No, not a drinker.
Here's a good question. Hey, Dan, is any update on Ryan? Have you heard from him?
I haven't heard much from him. I did get a text from him a few days ago, but that was about it.
He's doing good, I'm guessing?
Yeah, seems to be
Good.
doing pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. If Matos doesn't hit a home run, then Dan has to drink a bottle of tequila. Doesn't? That's more like it should be if he does hit a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah, Graves says no. He knows. Graves knows. Yeah. Dan, do you prefer tequila or vodka? I just told you I don't even drink, Chardoll. I'm not a drinker.
Chardoll, what do you prefer?
I think last time I remember, he talked about he's not allowed to drink, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
His
that's
parents verboten.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna head out. We've been going long
pretty
enough.
good.
But let's come back tomorrow night, 9:30. Eric will be clean shaven. I think it'd be better if he shaves on the show, but
It's some entertainment.
I'm in the den. Where am I going to? I ain't got no running water in the den.
just bring a bucket.
Bring a bucket.
Bucket of water. Just like you're camping, you know?
Oh, man.
All right. So, you stole your buddy's glasses at the sports arena when you were sober? Yes. You remember that story? Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Wait, what's this? I don't remember this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a hilarious story. We were at the sports arena, and this guy says, I can't see. We were watching the Warriors and the San Diego Clippers. It was 1981. And my roommate and I, we went to the game, and it was like, this guy's just like bugging us. He's just like a nut, you know. He's just like a weird dude. And he's like, I'm totally blind without my glasses. I can't see a thing. And I'm like, you know, college. So let's take his glasses and start running. And we'll just prank him. The dude, man, he was like laser on us. We were like, I was running, probably how I'm having back surgery Thursday, because I was running like a gazelle, man. I was running for my life. This guy was like losing it. And all we had to do, you know, it's like, I was afraid to turn around and hand him the glass. I thought he was just going to like go ape, because he was just like, I mean, he literally went nuts. And I think he, you know, seriously thought we were going to take his glass. We never had any intention of, you know, I'm not going to, but it was just funny. And then we're running around cars in the parking lot and chasing, this guy's chasing us. Anyway, it was just a funny prank, but
Wow.
yeah. So now I can't tell you I've never drank. I just don't drink today. I can't tell you but I've never been a big drinker in my life. But you know, when you go through high school and you're college, you know, you have whatever, a few drinks or whatever. But that's just not me. Eric, let's end it on this. Eric,
Yes.
are you a hairy? Oh,
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh!
you, I
Look
thought
at
he
his
said.
new one. Look at his new
I thought he
one.
said
What's
you
going
are
on?
a hairy. What the heck, Chardoll? We might have to give you a timeout. Do you smoke meth?
What?
What
What is he talking about?
Come on, Chardoll. Does Eric meth? He does that look like a body that smokes meth? Look at that. Yeah, that guy is could play fullback right now for the Niners. Look at that, man. He looks like Kyle Juszczyk, man. He's muscular.
What is he talking about?
Okay. He's playing.
He's weird, man.
Chardoll's in his room and he's laughing right now and he's having fun and he thinks he's a comedian right now. What's he say? He says, "I'm playing with you. I'm yanking your chain," as he likes to say. I'm yanking your chain, Eric. I'm yanking your chain.
That's what it is. Got it.
Eric, you dance. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to dance all over you, Chardoll, right now. I'll put him in timeout. There we go.
In timeout, huh?
Look at that.
Right at the end of the show, even.
You got another timeout, Chardoll.
Let's see what we got.
I'm pulling your chains. There it is. There it is again. All right, guys, let's end it right here. Been a good night. Tough night for the Giants. They lose, what, 7-6 or was it 6-5? I can't even remember.
7-5, right?
I thought it was a one-run game.
No, 2-run.
That's right. It was a 2-run. That's right. 7-5. They gave up a run in the bottom of the 8th. Well, it was 6-5, right? Yeah. So Giants lose. Tomorrow's a rubber match. My prediction right here. You heard it first. Giants Pixie Dust Day. Pixie Dust Day. You heard it. Giants win somewhere around 6-3, 7-3, and Conforto goes deep on Pixie Dust Day, and Blake Sable hits one off Ohtani on Pixie Dust Day. There you have it. There you have it. But Sable may not get to play tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to. You think they'll have him out in the outfield, maybe?
He'd be in left field if he plays, but I don't know. They've been putting Jock. They keep running Jock out there, so I don't know. Depends if Flores DHs, gets a day off, or does – I don't think Flores gets a day off. He's their only hitter, so Flores is going to probably DH. So that's my guess. So it's going to either be Jock or –
I heard a ding. Who's dinging?
Yeah, it's me. I got to run. Hey, everybody. Have a great one. See you tomorrow on Pixie Dust Night. It's Pixie Dust Night tomorrow in Anaheim. Giants, Angels, about 9:30. Have a good one, everybody. Till tomorrow night. Thanks to Eric and Bora. It's Arrivederci, ciao.
Hold on. Here we go.
Arrivederci, ciao.
What?
Arrivederci, ciao. I said,
Woo!
there you
Here
go.
we go.